Hey there, my name is Arjuna Arda and I'm the founder of Awakening Coaching. In this little video I want to tell you about the Conscious Men coaching training which is starting in March 2016. This is a 14-week training designed to prepare men who are already working with people as a coach, as a counselor, as a psychotherapist, to work with other men to bring forth their goodness, to bring forth their deepest contribution to the world, and to support other men to deeply feel good about themselves. You might have already trained with another school as a coach. You might have already trained with us as an awakening coach. Below me on this page here, you'll see the curriculum of the course, and it quite closely follows the book Conscious Men, which I recently co-authored with John Gray, the author of Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. We're going to go through 12 qualities of conscious masculinity that John and I have determined are some of the most important qualities that allow a man to feel good about himself, to feel confident, to feel that he's making a positive difference in the world. They also happen to be pretty much the same qualities which make a man attractive to a woman. In this training, you'll be able to determine which of these 12 qualities are strong already in you and which of them maybe are weak and need to be developed. We're not claiming to be the ultimate authority on manhood. We certainly don't have a formula for how a man should be. We've just been around for a long time. Both John and I have been teaching for decades, and we've come to discover certain recurring themes which, when they are in place, allow a man to feel relaxed in his own skin, to feel good about himself. For example, the kind of make or break quality of conscious masculinity is having a sense of mission and purpose. When a man feels that he's making a difference, he wakes up in the morning and he knows what he's got to do that day. He knows that he's on track. That is probably the most important quality to a man feeling good about himself, to a man having a good cycle of testosterone, dopamine restoration, restoring testosterone through giving and then feeling a sense of relaxation, accomplishment, which produces dopamine. It's probably the most important quality. Another important quality about masculinity, which is often overlooked today, is the importance for a man of taking space. Being able to relax deeply into himself, being able to forget the world and return to a kind of universal consciousness. This is sometimes thought of as mysticism, but in fact it happens in very ordinary ways, and a man just takes a break and watches a football game for a while. He's actually withdrawing from the world and finding rest. That's what causes the release of dopamine in the brain, which is a precursor to testosterone production and replenishment. Another of the qualities that we focus on in this training is how a man can learn to love deeply, not just in a way that feels subjectively good to him, but that is felt by his partner, by his children, by the people close to him. This is perhaps one of the emerging qualities of the new masculinity, that a man is on target, he has the ability to withdraw from the world, but his heart is also open and he loves deeply. One of the qualities that actually makes the most difference to loving deeply as a man is knowing how to listen deeply. Knowing how to listen, as we put it, like the sky. In this training, for each of these qualities, you're going to learn dozens of tools, practical tools, that take a very few minutes that you can learn to integrate in yourself, and then you can coach other men to integrate in their lives. For a man to learn to feel good about himself is not some magic thing that a few lucky people bumped into. It can be coached in a way that is absolutely reliable with the results. Another of the qualities we talk about is wounding, how a man can come to terms with the way that he's felt hurt, particularly in childhood, and actually particularly by his mother, which is where a lot of men carry wounding, how he can learn to feel that without becoming emotionally dramatic, without becoming self-indulgent, how he can learn to come to terms with emotional pain, and to be able to thrust forth his gift and give it anyway. Another quality we cover a lot is anger. Anger is a quality that has got a lot of men into trouble historically. It's a quality very much associated with the testosterone hormone of pushing through obstacles, which often can go out of control. A man needs to learn how to transform anger into authoritative leadership, and we cover that in the training. If you look at the book Conscious Men, you'll see some of the other qualities we talk about: how to create strong bonds with other men, how to form a men's group, how to develop relationships with other men that are just as important to you as your marriage or your relationship with your children. A lot of men are starved of that kind of brotherly bonding and knowing that another man's got your back. We talk about integrity, keeping your word, how to set promises and keep them. We talk about humor. Probably one of the most definitive qualities of conscious masculinity is that you don't take yourself seriously. You become a humorous gift to the world. We talk about sexuality, how a man's sexuality can actually be transformed from a kind of animal lust or just a sort of instinct to actually something given consciously. And we also are going to be training you in appreciating and being able to receive the gifts of the feminine. It's a very comprehensive training which has a lot of practical tools and a lot of very quickly realizable results in your life. So this is an opportunity for men to learn to support other men to feel good about themselves. The results are going to be found in your sexuality, in your relationships, in your parenting, in your sense of mission and purpose, and above all, in your relationship to the world today, in your sense of social and political action. You're also completely welcome to join us, even if you don't want to be a coach and you're not a coach. If you feel that this would be a great opportunity for you to learn how to support other men, how to be a good friend and a good brother, if you want to learn more about your own masculinity and how to support people close to you, come join us anyway. You'll get a lot from this just for your own benefit. If this sounds interesting for you, you can go to the link below. It will take you to the page where you can register for the course. It has all of the details written on that page. I'm co-teaching this course with another awakening coach whose name is Oliver Arnold. He lives in Frankfurt in Germany. You can contact Oliver on the register page and he'll be able to answer all of your questions for you. So check it out. If this feels like the right thing for you, please come join us. This course takes place every Tuesday morning in California from 10 till noon. Obviously on the East Coast, it's 1 till 3. In Europe, it's 7 till 9 p.m. As well as the 2 hours a week for 14 weeks, we have a very extensive members website that you are part of, which has video, which has audio you can download and listen to in your car. It has workbook pages. It's got a very extensive library of materials. If you feel attracted, get in touch with us and we can talk and go more deeply into this.